people on Earth. During March 2026, we salute them across the land and here at home, the men and women of American agriculture.
This salute is sponsored by Legacy Grain with locations in Stonington, Moweaqua, Blue Mound, Sharpsburg, Dalton City, and Bethany. WTIM. You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. The show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and our next guest this morning is the director of Lincoln Land Community College's Taylorville campus, Elizabeth Fines Workman. Elizabeth, thanks for coming in this morning.
Hey, thanks for having me, Reed.
Yes, no, it's good to have you in as always. And you folks have been busy over at the campus. Of course, you're just coming off of spring break, or as it's phrased here, mid-semester break, which I feel like is more appropriate considering kind of where we're at today with conditions.
Absolutely.
So that's what's going on now. But let's see, you've got some local fourth graders coming in. You and I were talking before though about having the eighth graders in. How did that go?
Yeah, the eighth graders was awesome, Reed. We had such a great turnout for those folks. I think we had 35-ish eighth graders come out. And that event went swimmingly. I was super jazzed of how excited the kids were. They truly were excited to be there, and they were so polite and kind. It was a great experience. It was everything I wanted it to be and more. Let's put it that way.
Well, that's awesome. And I remember we were talking about this a lot. I know you were talking about it with the other hosts we've had on this show about kind of some of the elements of the day in terms of like them being able to ask questions about kind of what the college experience is like. How was that part of it?
Yeah, it was awesome. The students had a lot of great questions. They also had the mini lectures, so they were able to ask questions in there, and students loved that, as well as the instructors, right? So we also had the student panel that they were able to ask, quote, real life college students, quote, questions and ask anything that they wanted to. And first off, very proud of those students. They were my students, my public speaking students, and they nailed it. They were awesome. So yeah, it was a great day overall, truly.
Yeah, really, really happy about that for you folks. And then, so you had the eighth graders in. Now I understand you're going to be going, I don't know if the correct way to say it is going back 4 years or forward 4 years to some fourth graders. What's that going to be like, and when's it happening?
Yeah, so on the 26th and 27th of March, we are going to have Taylorville fourth grade students at Lincoln Land Taylorville. And essentially, we're going to do basically a smaller version of the eighth grade event, right? We're going to do career exploration. We're going to talk about what Lincoln Land is, college in general, right? So basically we'll do like a welcome and an icebreaker, and then we'll break them out into groups. And then the faculty that have generously donated their time, right? They will come, and each student group will be able to go into these little mini lectures is what I'm calling them. So we have everything from nursing. Last time we had like a fake lung, like they brought in a fake lung, and it was the respiratory folks, and it was awesome. Students either loved it or hated it, right? There was no in between. But most students really, really loved that. And I think it's such a cool thing for students to be like, you can touch it. Like, it's really awesome. I declined to touch it, but to each their own, right? We have some electrical maintenance stuff. Last time we had folks come from main campus, and they were able to show us like solar panels and things like that. So that was really cool. And they'll be here again. The truck driving training program's coming down. Some biology folks, they're going to do, it's above my head, Reed, but they're doing something with biology. And then construction folks are coming down. We're going to have some machinery folks that are going to bring I don't know what they're called, but some big machines, right? That students are going to be able to mess around with. And then we're also going to have the ambulance. So that'll be cool too. So students will be able to kind of get I know they're only in fourth grade, right? But I think it's never too early to start exploring what you want to do, right? And that's what Lincoln Land's really all about, is exploring the mass opportunities that you have in this world, right? And it's just in our backyard in Taylorville. So that's what we're trying to do for the fourth graders. And I think it'll be a really great day.
No, I am looking forward to it, and hearing about it, how it goes for you folks and for the fourth graders. And yeah, just getting to see at that point, what their lives could look like. I know I would have been curious at that age for sure. So what dates did you say those are again?
March 26th and 27th, so Thursday and Friday.
Okay, Thursday and Friday of next week, or when the fourth graders are coming to LLCC at Taylorville to see what their lives could be like in 8 years' time. Now, I say 8 years' time, but of course, that could start for some students a little bit sooner. We've been hearing more and more about dual credit, college now. Just talk a little bit about what that's like, and how students can get involved.
Yeah. So again, I know I hit hard on this, Reed, but it is one of our cornerstones of Lincoln Land. So we have dual credit, which again is wonderful opportunity for students. So like you said, they can start and if you're from Taylorville, juniors and seniors can take dual credit, right? Or sometimes just seniors, right? It kind of depends on what school you're at. So dual credit is a great opportunity for you to take college level courses still at your high school, right? So anything like we have math courses that like Taylorville High School, Nokomis. We have history courses, English 101, English 102. So they're able to stay at their high school and still get that experience from a teacher that has been vetted by Lincoln Land, and they're very highly qualified and everything. So it's a great opportunity for those folks. And then you have College Now, which again is when they come to what I call my house, right? To Lincoln Land, Taylorville. And they are taught by our staff and faculty. And again, those courses range anything from hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, public speaking, right?
I was going to ask.
Yeah. The not the most important one, but the most important one to me. Psychology, sociology, the basic gen eds that you need to take, you're going to have to take no matter pretty much whatever you want to do when you quote grow up, quote, right? So any of those you can get them at Lincoln Land Taylorville, and you can get a really good head start on your education.
Okay, yeah, no, it sounds like a great opportunity for students to get involved. Now, I mean, you've probably seen the numbers in terms of students getting involved in these things. What have the trends been like in the last few years? Has it gone up? Yeah.
So folks really have been wanting a lot of the dual credit right now. So I think that a lot of students really like that opportunity. To most high schools, it's free of charge. So again, that's very attractive as well. And our College Now program at Taylorville has been growing. So we're hoping, to keep that up, right? And a lot of our students want to either stay at Lincoln Land or they want to transfer to a four-year university eventually. But again, this is just such a great opportunity to start early and at an affordable price, right? So it's awesome for them. And I'm super glad that we have that opportunity for students in our district.
No, that is fantastic that folks can get involved in that. Anything else you want to mention about dual credit or College Now before we move on to other fun stuff?
No, I just think it's a really good opportunity. And if folks have any questions about it, feel free to either call your high school for dual credit, or you can give us a call at Lincoln Land Taylorville, and we would be more than happy to help you out.
Exciting. So plenty to know there from dual credit and College Now. I want to move on to something a little bit more fun. Not that everything you've talked about is not fun either, but we are coming up on March Madness, and of course we got the brackets out. I actually meant to bring the hard copy that I have of the men's tournament in to show to our live stream viewers, but I forgot to do that. So I understand you folks have something fun planned for students. Can you talk about that?
Yes. So my administrative assistant, her name's Jamie, she actually kind of started this a few years ago at Lincoln Land Taylorville, and it has gone awesome. I'm a big basketball fan. She's I don't know if she's even a big basketball fan, Reed, or if she just likes to have the party. Either way, we're jiving with it. So it's essentially we have what we're calling like concession stands. Again, there's going to be food here, Reed. So we have like concession stands kind of set up for students. So we'll have soft pretzels and cheese. We're going to have some hot dogs. We're going to have chips. We're going to have just all kinds of snacky foods, right? Which is always a good day for for me. And this will be on Thursday. So when it starts. So we'll have all that in our main lounge area, right? And before that, today we're going to have brackets out for folks to go ahead and fill out, right? So they can fill out their own bracket. Even if you don't know anything about basketball, this is the best part, right, Reed? Like, you could just base it off of mascots if you want. Like, I don't care what you do. And sometimes those end up being the most successful ones, right?
Yeah, could well be. Yeah.
Yeah. And so actually my mom and dad, we I go over there every March Madness and I have them fill out a bracket. And my mom is pretty knowledgeable on basketball nowadays. She's really up on it. But my dad is kind of like, let's just throw him in there, right? And his bracket last year actually got to like the top one. So it's hilarious. And I love that for the students, this is such a cool opportunity for them to just like have fun, right? Like, college is important and learning is very important, but you also have to have fun, right, Reed?
Yeah, that's right. By the way, I won our company pool last year.
Oh my gosh!
I don't even really follow college basketball. I'm more of a Europhile when it comes to sports. But yep, no, I still did it. So
yeah, well, maybe you need to get in on ours too.
Maybe.
Yeah, there you go. I'll bring you one. So we're gonna have students. They're gonna be able to fill out a bracket, and then they'll just give it to us, right? And then we'll just see how it plays out. There will be a prize. What that prize is, I have not decided yet, Reed, but it'll be something fun
and foodie.
Yeah. You obviously know that. Yes. So that'll be great. And then Jamie also, she's really good at this. She has her husband print out like a huge bracket, right? Yeah. So we're gonna have that on the wall, and every day she'll update it, and it's just a really fun event. Students last year, I was really involved with it, and students will like stay and watch the games. We have the games at Lincoln Land playing. So yeah, it's a really fun event, and I'm super jazzed about it this year for sure.
That does sound exciting. Looking forward to the event. Looking forward to the tournaments as well for the men and the women. Elizabeth Fines-Workman, director of Lincoln Land Community College's Taylorville campus, is who joins me right now. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll continue this wonderful conversation right here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Farm Bureau. Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn, beans, and wheat all lower at this hour. May corn down 7.5, 459 3/4. July corn down 6 3/4, 471 1/2. December new crop 486 down 5 1/2. May beans down 47 1/2, 1177 3/4. July beans down 45 1/4, 1192 1/4. New crop November 1141 down 20 1/2. May Chicago wheat 603 1/2 down 10 1/4. May KC wheat 629 1/4 down 3/4. May bean meal 316.30 down 640. May bean oil down 219, 65.25. Livestock trade March feeders 352.72 up 325. April live cattle up $1.77, 232.67. April lean hogs up 17 cents, 93.62. Energy market April crude oil 93.
Conservative outsider Jeannie Evans for U.S. Senate. Evans is a proven fighter and the only candidate for U.S. Senate with guts and know-how to get the job done. As an attorney, she took on China and corporate criminals. Jeannie Evans won billions for working families. As senator, Evans will fight and win for you. She'll work to cut taxes and lower the cost of living. Evans believes that keeping Illinois safe will take more than just wishful thinking. It takes courage, and Jeannie Evans has the record to prove it. Evans will always be tough on crime. She'll hold China accountable for trafficking fentanyl and stealing our personal data. Jeannie Evans puts America first. A proven fighter. Conservative outsider Jeannie Evans for U.S. Senate.
I'm Jeannie Evans, Republican candidate for U.S. Senate, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Jeannie for Illinois.
March in Forsyth keeps you on your toes. A little smell, a little sunshine, a reminder that change is coming. Maybe this is your season for change too. At Hickory Point Garden Homes, you can enjoy the comfort of your own one-story duplex without the worries of maintenance, repairs, or seasonal chores. Just a quiet community, friendly neighbors, and a place that truly feels like home. Visit Hickory Point Garden Homes and discover worry-free, comfortable living for 55 and better.
Hey, Taylorville, Pana, and Shelbyville. Sparklight says listen up for these great internet offers. Right now, take advantage of plans starting as low as $29.95 a month. Sparklight provides you with local, reliable internet on their fiber-fueled network. All of Sparklight's internet plans have unlimited data with no any contracts or commitments. Sparklight is local with local offices and offers 24/7 U.S.-based tech support. And with Sparklight Internet, get whole home Wi-Fi. Get connected with Sparklight in-store, online, or by phone.
WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. It's sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and I continue my conversation with Elizabeth Fines-Workman, the director of Lincoln Land Community College's Taylorville campus. And we talked in the first segment about some fourth grade students visiting the campus, as well as dual credit College Now, and of course, March Madness. So looking ahead now to the summer class enrollment is underway. Talk a little bit about why a student might consider taking classes over the summer at LLCC.
Yeah, so I think that summertime is a really great time for students to take classes. If they're in high school, they're out for summer break, so that's awesome. Or if they are at a four-year university and they're coming home, it's a great chance for you to take something like public speaking or English or something you kind of want to get out of the way, so to speak. So I think that that's a really good opportunity for folks to really focus on their education for those 8 weeks. Now it is 8 weeks instead of 16 weeks, right? So they are condensed a little bit, but I think it's a really great opportunity for students to kind of work on, just focus on their school during the summer and just knock a couple courses out. So it's a really great opportunity for them to do that.
And then now I know some students use financial aid. How does that work? Do they still have to take a certain number of classes to get it?
So Reed, you got to call the financial aid office to talk about that.
All right. I'll give them a call. No
yeah, give them a call. No, I always, everybody's situation is a little bit different. So I never try and speak on those things directly. So yeah, the financial aid office is always ready to rock and roll. They're really wonderful at Lincoln Land.
Okay. So that'll be a question there. Cause I know that there are plenty of students who maybe take only a subset of the classes they would necessarily need to for a term, and then that has some cost implications with it.
Yep.
So, so you've got the summer classes coming up. If folks have any questions about just any general information at Lincoln Land Community College, where can they go to get it?
Yeah, so they can go to llcc.edu. Our website's really great, easy to navigate, or you can just call us. So whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So plenty of ways to get that information. So we're coming in on 90 seconds left. I know a very liked fixture over at LLCC Taylorville is the What's in the Box little campaign that you folks do. So Elizabeth, what's in the box?
Yeah. So this month is pretty on theme here, Reed. So the questions are, or the hints are, I am popular in March. People spend a lot of money on me. And I should be a holiday. So I think that we have kind of,
Okay, so I'm gonna okay.
Too much.
We got about 1 minute left. I'm gonna write this down on a piece of paper, and then I'm gonna show you, and then you're gonna tell me if it's correct or not.
Okay.
So let's see. So I've written it down. Now, I don't want the folks watching on the video live stream to see, so I'm just gonna fold it up here, and then I'm gonna show it to you like this.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, I got it.
You got it. You got it, Reed. Congratulations.
Okay, perfect.
I'll bring you your prize next time.
Okay, can't wait. Looking forward to that, and I'll look forward to seeing what that prize is. I think it'll be something food related.
Absolutely. You already know it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, perfect. No, I can't wait for that. And yeah, so that's a lot of what's going on at Lincoln Land Community College. I always enjoy hearing about that. You've got the fourth grade students coming in, dual credit College Now, and then and then of course the summer classes, and I'm sure you'll have plenty to talk about in your next visit as well. Elizabeth Fines-Workman, director at Lincoln Land Community College, Taylorville. Elizabeth, thanks as always for coming in.
Always a pleasure, Reed. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in on WTIM, your information station. You have yourself a good day.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 FM Taylorville, 107.5